Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is December 31st when I'm recording this. I plan to have it out tonight, if not first thing tomorrow on January 1st. This is going to be a video where I'm just going to kind of go over some of the top points of this year for the YouTube channel. Just kind of as a sneak peek, at the beginning of this year, I was at about 350 subs, maybe close to 400, and now we're at about 2,200 almost. Huge growth just in this last month alone. Thank you so much for all that, guys. Thank you for all the support. I did post something in the community post section to ask me some questions. Anything you guys were curious about, just because I figured that'd be fun. So before we get into the rest of this video, I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the questions I got. So first up, will you make a For Honor clan? No, I will not make a For Honor clan. In my history of For Honor clans, a lot of them are very toxic, very sweaty, and plus For Honor is not my only game. I like to play bunch of other games. How long do you plan on playing For Honor for? As long as I'm having fun. Still enjoy the game. I do want to get rep 70 Lawbringer, regardless, you know, before I do quit. As long as I'm enjoying it, I'll keep playing. And do you play console or PC? I play both, mainly Xbox. I do jump on PC from time to time. When will you change the intro to have a Tiandi instead of an Orochi? Question didn't really make sense. Probably won't do that ever. Don't expect any reason to. New Year's resolutions, and where is the channels gonna be headed to in 2020? New Year's resolution, get in better shape, as well as put a little more time into the YouTube channel. I've been doing my best to try to post as often as I can. I can't always post daily because I work a ton and I try to have a small social life. Doing the best I can on that, though. But yeah, get in shape is my biggest thing. I've gained a little bit of weight this year. Struggled a little bit with depression towards the end of last year and the beginning of this year. For any of you older subs, y'all probably know why. But yeah, dealt with a bunch of crap. And as far as where the channel's going to be headed in 2020, still going to be playing For Honor, obviously, because most of you guys are here for. I do plan on branching out a little bit. Really, as far as games I'm into that I think might actually make the channel grow, is more on the Nintendo side than it is like Xbox and PC. I really like the Mario games. I really like Zelda. Pokemon's fun. All these are pretty fun games. I do still plan on doing For Honor, of course, you know, as long as I'm enjoying it, which I am. I'm not going to force myself to do anything I don't enjoy, obviously. But I'm still loving the game, and I hope you guys can tune in as well. Hopefully y'all aren't here just for Honor. If you are, that's great. But I do plan on branching out towards some more other options. So, what kind of music do you listen to? Mainly metal and rock. That's my big thing. Really, I do listen to a ton of music, but metal and rock are my biggest ones. As far as bands I really like, my all-time favorite is Metallica. But I like other things like Rise Against is a big one. Linkin Park, a little bit older stuff, obviously, but I like Linkin Park. Seether, Godsmack, Reed, a lot of stuff. So, how many long arms in total did you do this past year? That I can't answer. If you would like to go back through my videos, feel free to. If I had to guess how many I actually landed, I didn't even start doing long arming stuff until after the rework, probably the last couple months, when I started memeing with it more. So if I had to guess, maybe like 300. I don't know. And Vulture 216, how many times did you find me in a match? Vulture, count how many videos I've posted since the first time I went against you. Multiply that by like 5, and it's probably how many times I fought you, because I can't record without you being there. Pingers asked, tips for getting spicy long arms. Try to use them in situations where the opponent is not going to be able to dodge. So, for example, off wall splats, which I really would only recommend if you're in a team fight. Otherwise, it's just for memes. If the enemy's trying to abuse hyper armors, like with Raider, for example, a lot of times they'll whiff lights, go into their second heavy, and then try to get you with their heavy finisher, stun tap, guard break mix up. I try to use it after the second whiffed heavy, if possible. But yeah, just situations like that. I mean, it's kind of a hard move to use properly. I miss it a lot. Chunky Toaster 69, how long have you been a gamer? Since I was like 3 or 4. I had a Super Nintendo, which is probably why I'm kind of wanting to move into the Nintendo route in the future. Big on platformers. I love the Donkey Kong Country games. All the Marios were great. Legend of Zelda, amazing. But I've been a gamer since I was like probably 3 or 4. I'm a nerd, just being honest. Peyton Godby, do you still drive a Lancer? And if not, what car do you drive? I do not drive a Lancer. I drive a 2015 Corvette Stingray. Really nice car, paying it off. I'm probably going to trade it in the future, just to have cheaper payments. I can afford it because I have a decent job, but I would like to work less in the future and focus more on YouTube. And I expect a pay cut at that point. So we'll see. Oha here. What is your favorite thing about For Honor, like in general of the game? Edit, can you say Unu, please, or Uwu? There you go. Everything about For Honor, it's just a really unique game. Like, the fighting mechanics are so cool. For the most part, it's reactable, unlike games like, say, Mortal Kombat, for example, or Tekken. A lot of those really aren't reaction-based. It's more of, like, just knowing frames and when openings are. Well, this one's a lot more reaction-based, a lot more read-based, in my opinion. Don't at me at that if I'm wrong, but that's just how I get from it. Plus, there's a lot of satisfaction in For Honor. You can meme around, you can play sweaty, which is not really what I'm into, but a lot of people are, and they enjoy winning that way. But there's so many different characters, so much variety. It's so fun. It's such a fun game. You can play with friends. But yeah, that's my favorite thing about For Honor. Why people should try For Honor? It's just a unique game. It's like $10 too right now, I think. Might as well. I mean, either play it, like it, play more, enjoy it, or you lost $10. Don't see why not. Is it true that you're a direct descendant of Holden Cross? Absolutely not. That is not true. I'm not sure where that information came from. I appreciate the gesture, but I don't think even Holden Cross used the long arm. So that is why I cannot be a direct descendant. Maybe a cousin or something. Sub the Raccoon. Will you ever come home from the gas station? Nah, man, I'm not. The gas cheap, dude. It's a great place. Sinful Faded. Will you keep your subs? JK, because whoever unsubs from you, I'll hunt them down and do something evil. Make them watch Justin Bieber 1 hour parody. Oh, God. Nah, man, just let them unsub. If they don't enjoy my content anymore, definitely unsub. But if you do enjoy my content, that's great. I'm happy to have you here regardless. But no torture to people who decide to unsub. Naruto is trash. I love that name. Favorite armor sets? Honestly, dude, I was never big into armor and all that stuff in this game. I was more focused on the gameplay than I was the fashion. Plus, I didn't really get into this game much until about Season 4, like late Season 4. So really, only armor set that I really focused on was the Apollyon style, which is why my Lawbringer's like dark and has the Void Helm and all that crap. So yeah, I can't really say I have any favorite armor sets. If I had to say what characters I think look the best, I would definitely say the Knights. You know, Lawbringers, Wardens, and Conks all look pretty good. And then I do like Orochis. I like how dark and like kind of badass you can make them look. But yeah, that's about it for that. Lastly, again, from Naruto is trash. Your top 10 games played. And I commented, ooh, I will have to think about this one. Because I honestly don't know. Top 10, that's a lot. I will say my top game played ever that I really enjoyed was Zelda Ocarina of Time. That was by far my favorite game ever. Such a classic. I could play it many times over and still always enjoy it. That is by far my number one. As far as number two, probably the Pokemon series. I just, not any specific one, but just as a whole, really enjoy the Pokemon games. Just fantastic games. Just storyline style of everything, the 8 badges, 16 badges, you know, whichever one you played. Pretty awesome. I didn't care for Sun and Moon, X and Y too much, Black and White, but like Emerald or Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, Down, and then the newest one. I've enjoyed all of those pretty well. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some of the videos. Looking back about a year from today, just looking at the titles here, which if I highlight it, it takes away the title. It's stupid. I'm going to put my hand a little over here. Best Assassin in For Honor. And then there's a picture of Lawbringer flying. So, obviously, this is the Assassin's Creed event. It was about a year ago. This was December 22nd. Reason I started out with this one, I didn't even have 400 subs at that time. I think I was at like 300. And if you look over here, it got 1,400 views. The power of clickbait. Yeah, also December 23rd, that's where I came out with my intro. Let's see if I can play it here. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. So this was when I didn't have music over it yet. And that was when I had the very crappy computer. If you couldn't hear it, it was super distorted. It was so hard to make this. Like, honestly, you guys, like, my computer was so trash. That's why it sounded so distorted. It wasn't because it was multiple clips. It's just because my computer was awful when you rendered anything that took any kind of effort. It sounded super bad. So let's look closer to about right at a year ago. So, December 28th, Gladiator versus the one-shot Shaolin. I remember this one because, and I'll show you guys right now. Okay, so right here in the beginning, my teammate parried and then just died, right? So it comes up right here. This is an old video. I only got 155 views, which is the only reason I'm bringing this up. But watch what happens. I go for the guard break on this Shaolin up here, and then watch what happens. I just straight died. Just no reason. And then I make a dumb Illuminati reference. Defeat. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. This was a year ago, so I figured you might as well throw that in. January 1st. Title of the video, The Year of the Lawbringer. Lawbringer Balls 2019. You know, I thought this was going to get a lot of views. Just because the title, I thought somehow it would be very clickbaity. It wasn't. It got 588. Now, to be fair, at the time, I only had about 300 subs, so I was excited when I hit 500 views. If you look at my views, like going up, they're all about 300 each. 300, 500, 300, 400. None of them were crazy. Even had a video here where I did a video with Bad Tracer, who was the #1 Shinobi on Xbox at that time. Very chill dude. Only got 400 views. Like, no one saw it. This is where I think the long arms started. This is January 10th. This is the intro to this video. This is pre-rework, but check this gold out. Top light started out, right? Long arm him right off the cliff. Long arm him. He didn't go off the cliff, but I tried. And he goes off the cliff. And then I long arm again. And then he messed up the punish. But don't worry, I'll get another one. And then he's off. And then I had the top. So yeah, January 10th. That's when the long arm memes started. Alright, fast forwarding a little bit here. This is where I actually hit 400 subs. I did a montage. Now because there's music, I'm not going to play the music for copyright purposes. But moving on from there, right? That was when we hit 400 subs. I was super excited at that point because my YouTube channel just grew so slowly, right? The next couple videos I posted all got a ton of views. So look in here, Lawbringer, New Execution, and Rage Quitting Lawbringer. That was the title of this one. 5,399 views. I was at 400 subs. I don't even remember it getting that many views. But that is amazing, right? So I was like, man, this is great. Because I'm pretty sure I got like 1,000 in like 2 days. And I don't even remember which execution it was. I think it was like the chokehold or something. Next video, Lawbringer versus Rep 60 Shinobi, 400 views. So basically all my subs watched it. It kind of slowed down there, right? And during this time, again, I was going through a pretty tough spot in my life, so I just posted when I could. All my views were getting pretty low. They're about 400, 450 in Top Lights We Trust because it was good before rework and they just made it better. Last Duels with Classic Shigoki for Season 9, 122 views, 11 likes, 2 dislikes. So obviously, pretty popular. I did Black Prior right when he came out, 128 views. I was like, man, this sucks. did the new Shigoki, 749 views. I was just astonished. Anyways, nothing really crazy happened for a while. So it was going up. Looking here, I posted another montage. This was the time Splice said he was retiring from For Honor. And honestly, I just had a really good Lawbringer montage I was making. And when he said he was retiring, I was like, you know, let's do a tribute to Spliced, right? Because he was the Lawbringer, like, main at the time on For Honor YouTube. I was like, you know what, make a tribute to Spliced. I bet that'll get some views, which it got 743, right? Which for having 400 subs at the time, or 500 at this point, and actually now still at 400. It was great. Splice even commented on it, which is pretty cool. But anyways, that was by no means a turning point. I didn't get it. Really any new subs. Splice didn't sub, I don't think either at that time, which is fine. I wasn't looking forward to it anyways. He was getting off For Honor, so time goes on, nothing happens. First video that got good views was Lawbringer rework revealed, my opinion, and the Warriors Den coverage. It got about 1,000 views. I was talking about how I wanted it reworked and whatnot. It got a bunch of mixed reviews on it. It was a 90.9% like to dislike ratio, which means like 30 likes, 3 dislikes, something like that. Now here is where my channel started taking off a little bit. First day Lawbringer came out, I played a crap ton. I took off that day because Lawbringer was getting reworked. I made a montage, Lawbringer 2.0 montage. It's obviously copyrighted for legitimate reasons. But posted a montage. Actually, I posted a montage and a gameplay. Both got over 6,000 views. Now, not all at once, obviously. This is over time. But both got a lot of views. They both have 6,300, which is one of my higher viewed videos. Or, you know, I'm only at 2,000 subs. So, that's really where my channel started to grow. I think I was right at 500 or about to be at this time. And after this, I posted about 3 or 4 Lawbringer videos. All got quite a bit of views. 6,300, almost 4,000. And then I had one video with Father Law. Got almost 1,200 views, not too bad. Posted another montage. Almost 4,000 views. And yeah, views started going up just a little bit then. And if you look here on May 8th, almost at 800 subs. So by May, I was almost 800 subs. It's really, really cool. Because at this point, I'd just been at like 500 or so right before. And if you even look at the comment right above it, it says, guys, sub count has been increasing tremendously. Which for me at that time, that was great. Because I went up about 300 subs in a month, which was really good for my channel. After that, I really didn't have any too big bangers except for these glitch videos. I posted the Highlander kit glitch, and I posted the Vortiger glitch, which both have been patched now. Both those got a ton of views. And then really from there, my videos started getting about 600 views per video, roughly more or less. On May 18th, this was about 2.5 weeks after Lawbringer came out, I posted an in-depth guide for him. If you guys haven't checked it out, feel free to. It's May 18th, 2019. It's got 15,000 views. It's still pretty up to date. There's like one thing that's changed, but it's very insignificant. That is my top For Honor video by far, 15,000, which is really cool, especially since it was in May. May 25th, I started using the long arm more. Using the long arm in duels, as you will see here. It got 1,264 views, which is not bad at all, especially for me. After that, really just kind of started doing random stuff. Videos were ranging between 500 to 700 a view. All sorts of different stuff. Facing Rep 70 Lawbringer. On June 22nd, I released my first Gladiator pun video. You'll be glad you watched till the end. After that, all the comments were just stop. And really, guys, from there, not much happened until recently. On September 30th, I went against the Fallen God, who is now in my Discord. He is another YouTuber. He plays Warlord. He is a Grandmaster, or at least he was at this time, and he has been this season. Really chill dude. If you guys want to go check him out, just look him up. Look up the Fallen God For Honor. You should be able to find him. Pretty chill dude. Just hit 100 subs. Go sub to him. But right after him, me finding him, I end up fighting Baxter, who was the #1 Berserker on for honor, like everywhere. At least at that time he was. And I long armed him because I was like, if I can long arm the #1 berserker who has dodge cancels, who's on PC, who has good reactions, that's got to be good clickbait, right? And it wasn't bad. I got 80 likes on that video and over 1,000 views. So I was pretty happy about that. On October 7th, I started Scumbag Sunday. I got that as an idea from someone who does something similar, but on a different game completely, not on For Honor. It was on Smite, the Scumbag Saturday. And I was like, you know what? This would be a great idea for Honor, because For Honor, you can just abuse a bunch of stuff. And in this case, I did the Highlander Infinite kick glitch, where you could kick people across the map. Just to show you guys, that's what it looks like. Here we go. Oh, look, all your stamina's gone. Yeah, so I thought that was a really funny glitch to just play around with. Now, it was busted, because as you saw, I put a Yorm out of stam with it. And put myself out of stam too, technically. I was pretty close. But it was busted. It needed to be fixed, but I abused it, so it's Scumbag Sunday. Now, October 19th, I was watching a Splice stream. It's because it was like early in the morning. I think it was a weekend. It was my day off at least. And he was going against subscribers. And I was like, you know what? Let me see if he'll fight me. And he sends me an invite. So I was like, all right, let's do it. And I memed like so hard on him. And I kind of feel bad looking back because he was having an awful day. Like, he just wasn't having any luck on For Honor. And I didn't make it any better with me long arming him while all his subs were watching. But I wasn't even recording at the time. I didn't plan on doing it. But I did end up recording it from his perspective because I thought it'd make a good video and it might give me a little bit of exposure. And at the time, it didn't get many views, but then like the last month or so, it started going up in views. It's at about 3,200 now, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's more than I have subs, so. But yeah, that got me a bunch of subs. I got like 100 subs off of that video this month, so really weird. November 22nd. Showing a Rep 70 Warden how it's done with my Warden. I'm an awful Warden, by the way. I just happen to beat this guy. 1,300 subs. The next one, Way of the Grandmasters. I went against 2 or 3 Grandmasters in one video. One being Vulture, who like barely beat me. I forgot what the other 1 or 2 were. That video blew up, at least for my channel, it blew up. It's almost at 6,000 views, which is really cool. I think that was one of the first videos I asked for likes. Same for the Rep 70 Warden. And that may be why they got more views, but those blew up. So that was really cool. That really got my hopes up. And from there, I started posting like daily. But starting from there, my views started going up just a little bit. They were all averaging about 700 to 800, with a few of them that blew up, like Fought a Rep 70 Lawbringer on PC. Almost 2,000 views, 154 likes. I posted about a week ago, Grandmaster from Hell. This was the video where I was using the new effect, the one with the dog or Kijin or whatever he's called. Don't quote me or at me on that, but that one was posted December 24th, exactly a week ago. It's already almost at 6K views with 377 likes. That is freaking amazing. I don't know why it got so many. Even with the title Grandmaster in it, it's still shot up a lot more than usual. So YouTube recommended it for some reason. I know the thumbnail was it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like click me, you know. But that one just blew up like crazy. And the last 3 videos I've posted have all gotten a bunch of views. Scumbag Sunday, Conquer Light Spam, it's at 1,600. I've never had a Scumbag Sunday video hit 1,000 quickly. This one hit 1,600 in 2 days. I don't know what's happening. And then the video I just posted with Vulture, it's already about 1,600 as well. But guys, that's been the growth of my channel. A year ago today, I was between 300, 400 subs. I am now at 2,200, or pretty close to it. It's like 20, I don't know. It's like 2,180 something right now. But that's been the growth of the channel, guys. I couldn't have done any of this without y'all's support. A lot of you guys have been here from nearly the beginning. I appreciate y'all coming back, watching videos, leaving a like, a comment, everything to help me out. All you new people who just recently subscribed this last month, So glad you guys made it. I plan on having plenty more content coming out this year. I will be branching out a little bit, so if you guys are interested in anything else as well, let me know down in the comments section what videos you guys would like to see. I'm down to play just about anything. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. If y'all did enjoy it, please leave a like. It does help me out a lot. And guys, y'all have a happy